Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing out a day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on Chainlink. Wow, what a nice couple of days we had in the crypto space. Everybody's bullish, everybody's excited, everybody thinks the bottom is in. However, I do think we will recover what we just accomplished during the last couple of days. I think 17k is imminent. Let's look at the charts. So first of all, let's look at what we said during my last day trading update. I said to you that we created somewhat of a W bottom route down in this area. I told you that along is looking interesting, and wow boy, it paid out. And I took some profits even earlier than this last pump. And we completed the market making structure, first leg up, second leg up, and the third leg up. And this is right now looking like somewhat of a double top formation in this 21k area. We need to break this low here at 2231. If we break that, I think we have a clear double top formation on the 1 hour time frame, and that we can move to the downside and recover these volume candles which have been creating this last pump. Wow, look how many they are and how big they are. There is a lot of money in these zones. A lot of money. A lot of money. Orders not filled. They have increased the buy orders and price has pumped to the upside. And look how much of it is left for the market maker to grab. And the biggest reason why I think Bitcoin will move to 17k is the liquidation map. Let's adjust it a bit and see where we are. Let's zoom in. Oops, sorry guys. Let's look at it this way. We are currently at 21k. We have the price point here at 24k and down to 17k. You can clearly see that there's a lot more money to the downside to liquidate people, for the market maker to grab to the downside, especially at the 17k zone. It starts here at 17.5k. We have 94 million. We have 176 million. We have 124 million. We have 144 million. We have 183 million. 19. It goes on all the way down to 16. I would say 16.9k. So a lot of money in the 17k area. I would say even $1 billion in the zone for the market maker to grab. A lot of people will get liquidated because they thought that the bottom was in. Yeah, maybe it is in, but they think it's only up from here straight to 100k, and I don't believe that, because look how much money there is just 4k down. And I think the market maker will grab it because the pump happened very quickly, and that's usually an indication that something's fishy, and they did that during the weekend as well. Market pumped, or the price pumped, sorry, and that's usually an indication of a manipulation play, and I think that's what's happened right now. We didn't have any bullish news at all in the macro environment or in the crypto space. We haven't had our Bitcoin halving yet, so this is just a manipulative play. In my opinion, I think we're going down to 17k at least, because if we zoom out a bit more and adjust the chart, let me zoom in a bit more so you can see clearly. Yeah, we have a little bit of a cluster here at 25k. You can see it's pennies basically compared to the cluster to the left. Yeah, I would say it's roughly about $200-300 million in the zone, but you can see here $1 billion. A lot of people will get liquidated if price moves here, and that's pretty sad. A lot of retail have been going long because they thought, wow, this is the start of the bull run, and they FOMO'd in. And as you can see here, during this week's news, we have the World Economic Forum having their annual meeting during this week. We have the Empire State Manufacturing Index coming out tomorrow in the US. We have the PPI numbers as well coming out on Wednesday. And basically we have the FOMC members speaking, we have the unemployment claims as well. So yeah, we have the PPI numbers is basically could be a market maker mover or a trigger. But however, we do not have great news. We do have the World Economic Forum annual meetings, and they're gonna probably talk about the next year in the, not in the crypto space, but in the economy in general. They're gonna discuss inflation for sure. As you can see, George Soros is present, and yeah, it's gonna be an interesting meeting, and we'll see what will come out of that. But basically, Bitcoin, the liquidation map, the money is to the downside. We are creating somewhat of a double top if we break 20.2k. That's it for Bitcoin. Okay guys, wow, Chainlink did exactly as I predicted. I'm not here to brag or anything. You can look at my previous day trading updates. I told you guys that Chainlink longs were looking juicy in this zone, because we had a volume candle in this area which needed to be recovered. It was this one at 5.622, and I told you that I will go long in this zone, and I did. And wow, we completed the market maker structure to a T. And I said to you in my last video that altcoins haven't pumped yet, and I do think we have one leg up. And I left the pattern I drew in my day trading update from Friday the 6th. And look, we have completed almost to a T. Look, even the time frame is even almost to a T. And I said to you that we would probably top out in the $6.8 area, or even up to $7.2. And I think we did. I took some profits on these longs. Wow, great for me. And basically, I'm not here to brag. I just want to tell you that the market maker structure is always the same, and volume cans always get recovered. That is what I want to point out with these day trading updates. So let's see what we can expect next. We do have a volume candle in the zone here. You can see, let me zoom out a bit so it's more clear for you. Here is the volume candle in the PVSRA tool. Go up and mark it off in the chart. We have not recovered all of it, and I usually mark it off green to indicate to myself that it's a long opportunity. I mark it off as green, and red is basically short opportunity. And I marked off the volume candles to the downside. I think Bitcoin will reverse. We do see somewhat of a double top formation on Chainlink as well. Let's mark it off more clearly. We do need to break this low right here at $6.452, and then we can begin the reversal to downside. And if Bitcoin goes to 17k as I expect, I do think 5.9 is a great short target for you guys. That's it basically for today's day trading update. I will come back to you on Wednesday. Remember that this is not financial advice. This is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. Have a nice day. Big Boss out.